if I'm looking out to the well deck to the east, 107 is on the left.
Correct.
I do not.
Copy that.
Chia,
Yep.
get in the Vic and open the ramp.
I will just copy yours.
No problem.
Want me to load in, Holland?
Middle.
Sergeant Valton. I am your commander if you need it for smoke still.
Ace interaction is so difficult.
Hey, Val, tell him to stand clear of the ramp.
Middle.
Yeah, I see it. And I had copy map, but I couldn't select it. It was weird.
Going middle stuff.
Ooh, watch out. Oh, we got squeezed.
Sergeant Belton.
Yep.
Who has Gator 105?
Yeah, what's up?
That will be Lance Corporal R.J. Smith, who
R.J.
is,
Smith.
I think he's still loading in.
I did something.
The middle back?
Right side. Middle, right side.
Okay, I just copied the map.
Velton, Chia's in, ramps out.
Copy that.
Okay.
6, this is 4. We are all in. Over.
Okay, so what's the red and yellow line next to
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, just kidding.
Okay.
Hey, Sergeant. Sorry again. How do you get
It's the
into
seats bar.
crew chief
I got you. Okay.
seat?
Follow me. Which Vic are you in?
Okay.
On 105.
Okay.
Follow me.
Alright, let's go load into these ABs.
Lance Corporal R.J. Smith in your channel. Timed out.
All right, right here. Use the
Gamble
scroll
2
wheel
Romeo 131, send message.
and get in as commander.
Velton, you got any? I need 2 seats. Do you have any available?
Is this 105 or 107?
This one right here is 105.
This is 107.
Count 2 actual, 32 Romeo, sector initiate to initial phase line, over.
We were told the other way. Hang on.
Well, the reference point is to the ass end of the ship, so if you're facing out, left is 105, center is 106, right is 107.
Then you told me wrong, Velton.
Did I?
Yes.
Gamble 2 Romeo, be advised.
I asked you
We're
facing
probably
east
30 miles
if left is 107, and
leaving
you said
the-
yes.
Oh, okay, then
Ships
go with that.
approximately time 1 mic.
Alright, I don't know
We're
if
going to have to
you can hear
step off
Sorry,
without
Mike,
Roosevelt, or
stop,
without R.J. Smith.
that. Can we even do that without Smith? We'll have to consolidate into 2 Gators because we
need
don't
to just go to
have
this one.
No,
The rest
for that.
got
no.
space.
I
Spread
will.
around a little bit.
I will send a driver. I will send. Shit.
Can we fit all the people into 2 Gators?
No.
Gambler 2, Gambler 4, this is Kingpin 3-1, advise when all units are ready and loaded into the AVs.
I'm gonna
Gambler
see
4
who's
is all
actually
in.
in this Gator real quick.
Copy 4.
Gator, this is Gambler 2 on 3-1, over.
Send it for Gator.
Interrogative, confirming you have crew for 2 Gators or 3, over.
I've got crew for 2 Gators and a driver for a third. We're going to have to step off without with a crewman short.
Be advised, 2-2 is in that
Okay,
Gator.
copy, off break.
Is in mine.
Kingpin, this is Gambler 2. Gambler 2's all loaded, over.
All right, say again, Holland.
Kingpin copies all break.
I'm hot
Gator,
back
did you advise that you are ready to move time now?
The one on the far north, farthest one down the right, that is Gambler 2-2, so that is mine.
Okay,
So what are you going to do?
take that Gator.
Okay, I'll hop in.
Gator, Kingpin 3-1, come in.
Send it for Gator.
Gator, did you advise that you are ready to move out in time now?
Yeah, my crew is getting loaded up right now.
Copy that. Clear to depart as soon as ready, and let's get this ball moving.
Outstanding. Chia.
Yep.
All right, I want you to be crew chiefing Gator 105.
This is Stalder on frequency 422.0, over.
Line Charlie solid.
Smith's disconnected. I'm still on the LPD.
Are you downstairs?
the ammo box deck.
Come down to the well deck.
Affirm.
You're gonna... all the vehicles are down here. See what's up.
I'm just asking. This 105 right here.
Actual 107.
10... Send it. 105's on the left here.
We're all loaded, ready.
Copy that. Chia, you're gunning on that.
Yep.
Alright. Stalder, this left-hand vehicle you're driving.
This one.
That one right there.
Alright, the one he just got into, alright.
Yep. You're going to get in right here.
There should be.
Alright.
Hey, firm. Am I good to load in right now?
Yeah, you're good to look. We're stepping off in like 10 seconds.
Alright.
All vehicles is Gator Actual on 4-2 sound off when ready to move.
This is 107, ready to roll.
106 is ready to roll.
105. Who's my driver on 105?
That's going to be S&P Statler. Stalder, sorry.
Copy that.
Kingpin, Gator Actual on Tree 1. Be advised we are ready to move at this time. How copy?
Roger, clear to move out.
We're rolling.
SSGD Milberger
All
joined
Vix,
your
this is
channel.
Wave Commander on channel
Gator
5-2.
105 is going to be going first.
Gator 105, take us out. We have somebody in the commander seat.
Gator 105
Yep.
flashing.
Sergeant McMillan, I'm in it. Holler at me when you want the smoke.
106, splashing.
Seven splashing.
All Gators, stand by.
Be advised, all Gators have left the well deck.
Alright, let's get online and head 090 due east until we reach the 17 easting.
Yes.
Well, if I go ahead and halt until we get online.
Yep. That's no pace.
.105, are you halting?
Staff Sergeant Milberger checking in on 3-1. Spectre, this is Griffin on frequency 3-1, over. Spectre 3-2,
105
Romeo, this
actual
is
on
Griffin
422.
on
What are you doing?
frequency 3-1, how copy, over. Last call is 3-2 Romeo, got you 1 by 5, over.
105 to 106, just readjusting our heading here.
Spectre view eyes, I did not copy that last transmission, over.
Bring it right. You're on the right hand side of the formation.
Last call is 3-2 Romeo, advise send message via C-tab. How copy, over.
Stand by for course adjustment.
Six Gulf checking in on 3-1. Where you guys at?
All vehicles this net, go ahead and make your heading north.
Last call on station on 3-1, say again.
It's 6 Gulf on 3-1, I'm back on the ship.
Heading due north.
Copy that. Echo speed. Be advised, we'll be rendezvousing in grid 149er 066 west section. How copy?
SNA Higley in your channel. Timed out.
Rendezvous 149er 066 western section.
Gator 105 149er 06. Copy.
Let's go whiskey speed until 107 gets into formation.
Actual 107.
Send it.
You all struggling over there?
Say again.
Are you all struggling over there?
Negative. Just waiting for you to get online. You got looks like 100 meters to catch up to me.
Copy.
All Gators, let's go ahead and do a smoke check. Who's in the commander seat?
PSCT James joined your channel.
I am McMillan.
McMillan, go ahead and press C for me. Outstanding. 106 smoke check is good.
What's that smoke button?
Yeah, do you not have somebody in your commander's seat? Do you not have somebody in your commander's seat?
107 smokes.
Copy, 107, good. Have whoever's in your commander's seat check the smoke system to make sure he can use it. Default key on that is C, or Charlie.
Copy 106.
Outstanding. Let's go ahead and resume echo speed at this time.
Actual 107.
Send it.
What is your current heading?
Current heading is 000.
Copy.
Milberger, do you know how to use the optics?
Say again.
Do you know how to use the optics?
Should do. Yup.
That's standing. You do have thermals on those.
Oh, look at that.
Actual 107.
Send it.
We have a guy who was ejected out of our vehicle. What would you like us to do about him?
Wait one.
Copy.
Was it Lance Corporal Marker?
Adjust.
Say again?
That is an affirm. It was Lance Corporal Marker.
Gamble 2, Kingpin 3-1.
He's going to have to be reinserted.
You there, Hoagland?
This is Gamble 2 on 3-1, send message over.
Gamble 2, we had one person from our AV that was ejected somehow from the vehicle, and he just respawned. If you can confirm it's in your section, if not Gambler 4, have your guys can find out who that was and advise them to catch a ride with the Warhorse that's moving to the LPD time now.
It's Gambler 2, good copy. It was Gambler 2 personnel. Will advise. Over.
Copy, much obliged, out.
2-2, this is 2 Papa on 120. 2-2, get a hold of Lance Corporal Marker and advise him to hitch a ride with a Warhorse that's leaving time now. Just being advised that he jumped out, unknown reasoning.
Spectre 3-2 Romeo, this is Griffin. Say again, last message.
LCPL guard joined your
Romeo,
channel.
Can you relay message to Gambler 2? Over.
This is Griffin, send it.
Griffin, Spectre 3-2 Romeo. Message was sent via CTAB to Kingpin regarding our current findings at the beachhead. Has that message been relayed among Gambler 2 at this time? Over.
To Romeo on 3-1, that's negative.
Spectre 3-2 Romeo, this is Griffin. Be advised, Kingpin has not received that CTAB message. Over.
Negative.
Copy. I sent that message about 23 minutes ago. I will relay that message via radio when ready to receive. Over.
Spectre 3-2 Romeo, this is Kingpin on 3-1. I'm ready to copy. Send when ready.
Send traffic.
Spectre 3-2 Romeo, Kingpin 3-1. Do you copy my last?
Okay, copy. Do the best you can.
Kingpin 3-2 Romeo, copy. Preparing message at this time. Wait 1 over.
Saw copy.
Kingpin, Spectre 3-2 Romeo, message as follows. 1 times BTR fortified by Hescos in 8-digit grid 13880356. How copy? Over.
Copy 13880556. Enemy BTR in the Hescos. How copy?
Grid readback incorrect. 8-digit grid as follows. 13880356. How copy? Grid. Over.
Good copy 13880356.
Good copy. 1
Yes,
time small
NA, Higley
bunker
joined
with
your
armed
channel.
personnel. 8-digit grid 14050331. How copy? Over.
Say again on grid, please.
8-digit grid 14050331. How copy? Over.
I copy 14050331.
Good readback. Break. Sporadic barbed wire north and south of LZ Ford with openings in between. Break.
105 action on 42.
Several unmanned small bunkers spread out along LZ Ford
106 seconds.
and the tree line, about 200 meters apart, approximately.
You're falling behind.
Message
What's up?
over.
Kingpin copies all.
105.
Spectre,
Looks like
we will advise you when we are
looks like we're going as fast as
getting
we
close
can
to
right
the
now.
LZ.
Don't know what's
At
up
that
right
time,
now
we'll
with
have
this
you go direct with ACE to
Amphibious
coordinate
driving.
the strikes of those predetermined targets as designated in
Copy
your
that.
previous message. We'll also be utilizing naval bombardment to assist. We'll have you once again to help designate with that. You'll go direct with Battlestar on frequency 30.2. How copy?
Kingpin 3-2 Romeo, solid copy. Interrogative. There are very few
Central.
targets. In fact, only one BTR. Is naval bombardment really necessary? Over.
That is your discretion. 3-2 Romeo, if you determine that that's not necessary, I will go ahead and belay to your position on that.
3-2 Romeo, solid copy. Out.
Do you copy? If you send me a grid via CTAP.
Kingpin, get actual on tree 1.
Send.
Be advised, we are 5 clicks from our turn-in point. How copy?
Kingpin copies all.
107, 106 on 42. We're going to slow it up until 105 gets caught up.
So again, actual.
We're slowing it up until 105 gets caught up.
Copy that.
So do 15.
Spectre 3-2 Romeo, Kingpin 3-1.
Kingpin sent for 3-2 Romeo on 3-1 over.
Actual second speed.
15 kilometers per hour.
3-2 Romeo, we went ahead and Ace has been cleared to commence bombardment of the LZ. Please switch your operations to frequency 7-1. Go direct with Omega to coordinate the strike. How copy?
Copy. Interrogative. Frequency 7-1 or 7-0 over.
That'll be frequency 7-0.
3-2 Romeo, solid copy out.
Just getting 105. We're doing 2-0 at the moment.
Copy that. You're catching up now.
Omega 3. Wrong frequency.
Kingpin, this is Gamble 2 on 3-1, over.
Send for Kingpin 3-1.
Be advised that personnel that fell out of the gator, he is currently at grid 136124 on an island mass.
Fix, go ahead and maintain
requesting one-time warhorse for pickup.
So copy, will relay.
Oh, that thing just submerged.
Yep.
Vivo's 107, assume hit either a random landmass in the middle of the sea or decided to do a jump.
Yeah, we saw that was Guttersmen in your vehicle.
Say that again.
I think maybe that person who just disconnected was in your vehicle.
Copy that. We'll resume heading. Actual 107.
Send it.
Be advised, we're readjusting our heading to come back into line. Readjusted into heading 014. We'll readjust back to 000 once in on.
Copy that.
Be advised, readjusting back into heading 000.
Copy. All Vics come right to 010.
-7-010.
Copy. Kingpin 2.7 clicks to turn in. $105, you need to be bringing it right. And slow up. $105, go ahead and resume speed. Almost. 1 click to turn in. Kingpin, did you copy that? Kingpin, gator action on tree 1. 1 click till turn in.
Kingpin copies all. Gambler 2, Gambler 4, Kingpin 3-1 coming.
LCPL guard in your channel timed out.
Gambler 2 on 3-1, send traffic over.
This is Gambler 4.
On my bad.
Gambler 2, Gambler 4, Kingpin 3-1, message from Spectre. The beachhead is contested with sporadic barbed wire with breaks in between, with multiple fortified bunkers throughout, unmanned. Known hostile positions are within the trees. One-time BTR was just successfully engaged by Ace. Advise your men for that once we hit the beach over.
Roger.
All Vicks, be advised, there is probably going to be armor
LCPL
on the
guard joined your channel.
Gambler 4, just heads up, expect barbed wire and enemy fortified positions on the beach. Ace took out a BTR on the beast, so I don't expect an immediate armored threat, but keep your eyes peeled.
There's plenty of bunkers.
2-1-2-2.
107, go ahead and halt.
Halting. Halted.
105.
2-2, Gambler 2.
Get online, heading 270.
Copy on, get online, 270, get 105. You want to be on your right.
Yeah, you're going to be on the right.
Gambler 2-2, this is 2 Papa on 120.
Copy that, Gator 105 out.
Viking just hit another bunker.
Why?
2-1, this is 2, be advised, we can report that the beach is contested, break. Continuing, lined with bunkers, armed and unarmed positions, along with barbed wire along the beach, break.
Actually, those 2.
Including at least 1 times
to
BTR that has been eliminated by Ace in a fortified position.
Say again.
H barriers. Also, enemy contacts in the tree line. How copy all? Over.
Copy that.
105 on 270.
Alright, proceed
2-2,
in.
this Gambler 2.
Weapons are free.
Alright, 4-2, 4-1. Get ready. Get your game face on.
Huh? What?
What's your coffees?
Wakey, wakey.
Charlie, we're gonna put
2-2 actual, this is Gambler 2 Papa on 122.
How copy over?
0 over.
Griffin, this is Battlestar on 30.2. I got you Lima Charlie on 30.2, over.
Kingpin, get directional.
Be advised, recon's
Griffin.
reporting
Be
a
advised.
contested beach landing
We're gonna need
with enemies in the tree line.
smoke rounds at
Additionally, barracks
reference
along the beachhead,
138,
both manned
036.
and barbed wire. Over.
On my command, how copy?
Kingpin, get directional on tree 1. Be advised, we are 800 meters from the beach.
Griffin, I read back. Multiple smoke rounds.
Kingpin copies
1 tree 8, 0 tree 6. On order, over.
This is Griffin. Solid copy. Stand by for order.
You guys seeing anything on the beach?
Kingpin frequency 3-1, be advised, once we make the beach and personnel are dispersed, take up defensive positions and prepare to return fire on contact.
Anyone that seems to be lands off to our north-northwest.
On our right side. Heading to
There's one
300.
direct west of us, McMillan.
Yeah, there's no
I'm not paying you to bring ammo back.
No,
Not
that
picking.
bunker direct west just got smoked by
Copy
Ace
that.
literally 1 minute ago.
That'd be why there's no contacts left in it.
107, go ahead and slow up. We're quite a ways behind you.
Copy that.
Battlestar, this is Griffin. Go ahead and fire.
Copy. Rounds out.
SGDK
There's a
Davis
guy in
left
a
your
bunker
channel.
about 50 yards up from where those grenades are landing.
SGDK Davis joined your channel.
Kingpin, this is 3-2 Romeo on 3-1. Be advised, our position is marked with green smoke to avoid friendly fire, over.
All
Copy,
vehicles,
visual
take
frame.
note of the
Attention all
green
frequency
smoke
31,
that's
this
a
is
friendly
Kingpin, green
position. Do
smoke,
not
marked
fire on it.
Spectre. All units check fire that location.
Gamble 2 continuing on frequency 120. All squads be advised. Recon has popped green smoke on position. Break. Recon is at that position. Do not fire in that direction. Over.
4142, be advised, southwest green smoke marks Spectre's position.
107, go ahead and pick up the speed.
What's your copies?
Copy that.
2-2, this is 2 pop out. Copy last track.
One copies.
Battlestar, this is Griffin. Good effect on splashes.
Guys, to our left, south, we have green smoke. That is Forcon. Do not fire in that direction. Our assignment is going to be to look a little bit
2-2
north
actual,
here.
this is 2 pop on frequency 122. Over.
Copy. Alright, Gamber 4, wait for
2-2, you
Gator to
copy my
deploy
traffic
smoke
on
before
platoon net.
you
Over.
disembark the vehicle.
30 seconds, guys.
What's your copies?
Well, they're gonna
Copy
drop
that.
the
I've been
ramp
trying
first,
to reach
right?
you several times. Be advised, recon has popped green smoke on position. Do not fire towards. They are to our south. Over. 2 pop, signing off.
Yeah, 105
stand by
tracks
to pop smoke.
Nice.
Copy.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll try to get right here by these rocks. Just get clear of this
107 track shot.
smell.
106, tracks dry.
105 dismounting. Gator 105 empty.
Over, pop that smoke.
Smoke deployed.
Get the fuck out.
107
Disembark.
Disembark.
106 is empty.
107 empty. Gamble 2, Kingpin 7-0, go ahead and get your men pushed up the beach to establish a defensive perimeter.
Scambler 2, solid copy. Over.
All Gator personnel, be advised, there are enemies west, deep into the forest, 100 meters maybe, with RPGs. Ones that have been seen have been murdered.
Gator Actual from Kingpen, frequency 3-1. Once your personnel have dismounted your AAVs, have your AAVs move up to support GC and establish a beachhead. How copy?
Woke up. Alvix, go ahead and keep up with the infantry and provide support.
Copy that.
105 copies.
This is Spectre 3-2 Romeo on frequency 30.2. Zeus, are you on this freak? Over.
Spectre 3-2 Romeo, this is Zeus. I got you, Lima Charlie on 30.2. Over.
Copy, Zeus 3-2 Romeo. Be advised, my team lead is advising you to insert the Titans at this time. Over.
Spectre, this is Zeus. That's a good copy. Titans being inserted. Time now. Over.
Solid copy.
Spectre Romeo, this is Zeus.
Go for 3-2 Romeo.
Yes, JD Mill 1 joined your channel.
3-2 Romeo, be advised, Titan personnel are currently on Warhorse. You're going to have to coordinate with Griffin.
Yes, JD Mill in your
to
channel. Timed
break.
out.
The tanks themselves will be on the beach. Over.
Copy, just to clarify,
Gamble
the
2,
tanks
Kingpin
are on
3-1.
Warhorse and
Can
they
you
will
advise
insert with them. Over.
contact location time now?
Negative. The tankers, the personnel are on Warhorse. The tank armored vehicles will be on the beach.
Solid copy, out.
Kingpin, this is Gamble 2 on 3-1. Be advised, we took
Taking
spread
contact
contact
bearing
to
323.
the west. Break.
Distance.
Additionally, at least one
Approximately
time
300
squad
meters.
at foot mobiles north of LZ Ford.
107 and
Copy. Can you confirm whether or not that the beach is secure enough for us to bring a helicopter in? I am unsure of the current level of contact we're taking. Time now.
Wait one. We just had RPG in.
Copy. Just advise back once you feel like we have a secured enough position to complete that task. Otherwise, I'll just be standing by for your message.
Spectre 3-2 Romeo, sunning off 30.2.
Kingpin, this is Titan on 3-1.
Titan, send it.
I'm relaying that Titan Actual needs reinsert from the Nimitz.
From the Nimitz interrogative, over?
Affirm, the Nimitz.
Solid copy. Break. What's your current position and status? Have you guys made it to the beach yet?
That's a negative. We're still flying in.
Good copy.
Spectre 3-2 Romeo, signing back in on frequency 3-1. Over.
So apparently the barbed wire is invincible.
That tends to happen.
Kingpin, Gator action on tree 1.
All stations of this net incoming.
Eyes on a possible RTO that has been down behind a rock between me and you, Actual.
Yeah, I've got eyes
This
on
is
him when I
4
get him
on
up.
3-1. We're taking heavy artillery on the beach. Is that naval bombardment?
I got you, Sergeant Milne. There you go.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think you got hit by mortar. You alright?
This is Gator 105 to 106. Do you want us to proceed inside the tree line? Over.
Keep up with the infantry.
Copy that. 106. 105 out.
Actual.
Morphine.
Kingpin, this is Gator Action on Tree 1. Be advised, I need a corpsman at my pause.
Gator Actual, this is 4 Pop on 331. What's your current pause? I've got a corpsman with me.
Right next to me. He's
Stand by for grid. My grid is 0 tree, correction, 1 tree 8, 0 tree 6. I'm approximately 10 meters from Gamber 6's pause.
Roger, 138036, we're on our way.
Oh fuck, I'm.
Yeah, be advised, we got hit with a.
Oh please stay awake me. Come on.
Are you Gamber 6?
Good.
Actual, be advised, there is a corpsman by the looks of it to be southwest of 107.
Kingpin, this is Gambler 2.
Milne, are you Gamber 6?
I got a corpsman with me. Where do you need him?
Right here. Sergeant Milne needs you.
He currently seems to be treating other soldiers.
Get you back on cause. Be advised.
Copy that.
We were just hit with large drop.
I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna.
Artillery fire.
Fuck, that was loud. I don't have my earplugs in.
How's your situation? And I'm on.
I'm not really bleeding too much. Trying to get the bleeding stopped and then.
Alright, let me check. You guard, I'll check.
Copy.
Gator Action is back in his Vic.
Fucking artillery.
Kingpin, this is Gambler 2 on 3-1 over.
Quit licking me.
Gambler 4, this is Gambler 2 on 3-1 over.
Gambler 6, this is 4 Pop on 331.
This is Gambler 2's in traffic on 3-1 over.
Kingpin is KIA. Say again, Kingpin is KIA. He passed out during Corpsman aid. Over.
Gamble 2 copies all. Be advised, he requested whether we had a secure beachhead for a helicopter landing. We've no longer receiving any type of contact at this time, over.
Roger that. I'm not in contact with him. He got killed.
Understood. Unknown if tasking needed to be relayed. That is secure to land, over.
Roger. I'll
Green.
get on 7-0 and see if I can contact Ace.
Omega, this is Griffin on 7-0.
This is Mega on 7-0, go ahead.
This is Griffin. At this time, the LZ is good for reinserts.
That's a good copy.
Kingpin, this is 3-2 Romeo on 3-1, over.
Gambler 2 Romeo on 3-1, be advised, Kingpin is KIA.
Copy that, Gamble 2 Romeo. Can you relay message, over?
Copy, send it.
Copy, we have spotted what looks like a fortified outpost on top of Hill 211 in grid, break. Six-digit grid, 129025. Southeastern quadrant, how copy, over?
Say again, grid.
Six-digit grid, 129025. Southeast quadrant, how copy, over?
That's solid copy on all.
One 7,
Gamma
106
2
on
Romeo,
422.
3-2 Romeo. Looks like the outpost is garrisoned by
I'm going to
enemies
be
as
off
well
comms
as
for
machine
approximately
gun
1 mic.
positions.
I'll
Over.
Copy that, off comms. Stay taking
2
an actual.
Romeo, solid copy.
Omega, this is Griffin on 7-0. Omega, this is Griffin on frequency 7-0.
Actual back on comms.
Copy that.
This is Griffin on frequency 70.
Gambler 4, this is Gambler 2 on 310.
Let's say again last on 70. I don't think it was.
This is Gambler 4 on 31. Send it over.
This is Omega on 70. Go ahead.
Be advised, receiving reports of 1 times UAZ armed
This is
technical
Griffin. Blue Force
moving
Mark
north from
09er,
west of LZ Ford, over.
GCE is reporting 1 times armor contact. It's within the free fire zone, so if you guys see it, you are clear to engage.
1 times UAZ moving north from the rest. West. 4 copies, over. Gambler 2, this is Gambler 4 on 31.
Traffic, over.
I've got eyes on a couple of bunkers at grid 135034. 4-1's engaging them right now. I just want to clear it with you before I actually send guys to go physically clear the bunker. Should I do that, or should I just maintain my position?
You're going to have to say again, we just had a HIP land, possible reinforcements to the north, over.
Roger, belay my last.
Actual 107.
Viking 3, Spectre 3-2 Romeo, we got enemy bird in the air. Can you take it out?
Recommend you move slightly north as we're currently covering the same
So
zones.
yeah, that's the wrong channel. Sorry, disregard.
Gambler 4, this is Gambler 2. Sorry, say again your last, over.
Disregard my last.
Good copy, Gambler 4.
They were requesting permission.
Gator, this is Gambler 2 on 310.
Go for Gator.
Hey, Gator, just be advised, Blue Force, Gator 106 is approximately 100 meters from the free fire. Use caution, over.
Copy that.
Warhorse, this is Griffin. If you're on 7-0, I pop in smoke.
Warhorse copies.
Mega the Griffin on 70.
Actual 107.
Send it.
There's an unmanned UAZ bearing 285 from 107.
Yeah, I'm looking at right at it right now.
Gambler 2, send traffic, over.
Just heads up, I've got a UAZ moving south from grid 134035.
I don't see.
UAZ destroyed.
Gambler 2, this is Gambler 4. Belay my last. That technical has been destroyed.
It's 2 Romeo, solid copy.
Attention elements, frequency 3-1. This is Kingpin. I'm back on station. Break. Gambler 2, Kingpin. Can I get a sit rep and an ace report, please?
All Vic, send me an ace report.
107, all green.
Gambler 2, Kingpin was Gambler 2 and 3-1.
105, all green.
B-Vice has to follow. Element took a hind to hip correction, attempted to land reinforcements to the north, approximately 400 meters. Gator actively engaged at last seen, taken off northwest. Sporadic UAZ movement west and north of position, all have been destroyed at this point. Ace reports as follows: green, 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 over.
Good copy. Break. Gambler 4, ace report, please.
This is Gambler 4. We are green, green, green.
Gator, Kingpin, ace report.
Green, green, green.
And Titan, ace report.
Yeah. Nobody's successful landed. Yeah. We're not a boat.
Kingpin, this is Titan. We just got into our tank.
No, we're not.
Any orders?
We're a taxi cab with a Mark 19
This
and
is
a
6
cab
Golf
big
taking
6
command.
killing machine. I didn't get to kill that, but I made sure it was dead. I think I've gotten 2 kills today. The amount of fire in my vehicle. See, I don't have a gunner right now. I'm the only person in this fucking vehicle.
This is Gambler 2 Papa on frequency 3-1. All stations be advised. Majority of HQ has been hit by that mortar breach. We have a mass cast situation, grid at 138.036, south sector, over.
Mass Cas.
This is Gambler 4 on 331. I've got my corpsman en route to help out with that mass gas, over.
Oh, nasty!
Gambler 4, over.
No, it's something greasy. Yeah. Pick it up on the outside.
Gambler 2 actual, this is 6 Golf. How do you copy?
Gambler 2 Papa, send traffic, over.
2 Papa, 6 Golf. What's your platoon status?
This is Omega and 70.
This is Griffin. Be advised, GC has been taking sporadic.
Be advised, I have an understrength platoon covering to the south and southwest of LZ Fort. Have a 2-team squad to the north, approximately 400 meters out. Correction, 200 meters out to the north, covering north and west. Over.
I saw a copy. Somebody just fired a mortar here at HQ on my grid, 138036. Find out who that was, please. Dispatch somebody to go find out where the hell that came from.
Good copy.
Jesus Christ.
Omega, this is Spectre 3-2 Romeo and 70 message over.
This is Omega and 70, go ahead.
Omega 3-2 Romeo, are your ACE assets aware of the fortified outpost on Hill 211 in grid? Break.
Break. Omega, Kingpin, priority traffic.
This is Omega and 70, go ahead, Kingpin, but I'm reading you about 2x5, by the way.
Omega, priority traffic. We have fast movers over the AO. Task Viking immediately to our position. How copy?
All vehicles, be advised, fast movers in the AO. Get under cover.
Be advised, there are 2 enemy fast movers moving on Viking time now.
Oh, disregard last, Vikings here.
Go get him, Viking. Get some.
LCPLD Flores disconnected from your channel.
Kingpin, this is Titan 2-3. We're currently waiting our commander to reinsert. Anything you want us to do in the meantime?
Hey, firm, move yourself up the beach, take up firing position in the tree line, support the GC. How copy?
Titan copies.
Really wish I had a mute button on this mic. Yeah, let's see. The air combat element has a free fire.
Gamber 4, it's Gamber 6.
This is Gamber 4 on 3-1.
How you doing, Gamber 4?
Gamber 4 is green. We've got security to the west and northwest.
Solid copy, Gamber 4. Do your best to keep supporting Gamber 2.
Wilco.
Gamber 2, this is Gamber 6.
Scambler 2's in traffic.
2, what's going on? We got any information on that mortar?
This is 4 on 3-1. I've got eyes on Viking. Looks like he got hit by a surface-to-air missile. He's flying east. Lost eyes through the trees.
Omega the Griffin on 70.
Alright, 2, continue to resume defensive positions where we're at.
This is Griffin. Did Viking crash?
Yeah, Viking just got hit. They ran out of flares.
Gambler 6, this is Gambler 2 on 3-1 over.
One times bogey left in the air. They could not get it.
Are you kidding
Rest
me?
in peace,
Respawn
Viking.
here?
This is going to be advised, Gamble 6 and Kingpin are down.
Scambler 2, good copy.
No, the task force leader just took a freaking mortar to the face.
This is Spectre 3-2 Romeo on 3-1. Be advised, we're going to move west and try and locate and destroy the enemy manpad section that engaged Viking. Over.
Gambler 2, good copy. Advise one-time squad of Gambler 2 is heading that direction also. Over.
3-2 Romeo, solid copy, up.
Gambler 2 on 3-1, fast mover, cast coming in from the east, over.
Time reports armor, time reports armor. That reports 2 armor is down. Three armor units are down.
All vehicles status.
107 green.
105 green.
Gambler 2, this is 4 on Freak 3-1, over.
Gambler 4, this is Gambler 2, be advised, I have 3 of 4 corpsmen down. Do you have your corpsmen to assist, over?
Oh, Vix, this net,
Negative, my
be
corpsman's down. I
advised,
was just
I've
gonna
got
ask you for help.
sporadic thermal
Good
contacts
copy, at
bearing
this time we do have
310,
one time
range
active,
unknown.
we'll need to set up a CCP break.
105, we see contacts engaging. Over.
This is Gambler 2, we'll set up CCP at 137036, marked on Blue Force.
Range is approximately 250 meters.
Oh my god, this is Griffin on 7-0. Is Viking still up? Oh wait.
No,
never
they're
mind.
swimming with the fishes.
Yeah, that fast mover is shooting at us.
Well, unless you want to.
This is Titan, is that friendly air?
Don't worry about it, that thing's fucking crazy.
Titan, this is Gambler 2, negative. We have fast mover break.
Titan copies.
This is Griffin, be advised, 6 is AIA.
Good copy, Griffin. Interrogative, we have friendly air for AA capabilities, over.
This is Griffin, be advised, Viking is down. If you think that Huey could hit it, I don't think it can.
Good copy. Going to leave that at discretion. Omega, it is flying relatively slow for these cast calls, over.
Gambler 2, this is Kingpin 3-1, I'm up briefly. How copy?
Omega, this is Griffin on 7-0.
This is Megan on 7-0, go ahead.
Interrogative, is there a chance another Viking gonna be on station anytime soon?
Gambler 2, Kingpin 3-1 coming.
This is Gambler 2 on 3-1, send traffic.
That fast mover's down.
Never mind, it seems like that bird
Scratch
just
that
took a
actual.
dive into the forest there.
Kingpin Gator Actual on 2-1.
Gator Actual, send it.
Be advised, I've gotten eyes on, or sporadic eyes on enemy infantry grid 1 tree 6, 0 tree 4. Reference Blue Force Tracker marker 1002. They are moving south.
Copy. Can you reposition yourself to the northeast, inside of the blue square, and prepare to defend against that, over? Break, disregard, break, disregard. Gambler 4, Kingpin on frequency 3-1, come in. Any Gambler element on frequency 3-1, Kingpin, come in.
Kingpin, there's Gambler 2 on 3-1, over.
This is 2 on actual and 3-1, over.
Copy. Gambler 2, I need you to reposition a squad to the northeast inside the tree line within the blue marker and prepare to repel hostiles incoming from the northwest. How copy?
Kingpin, there's Gambler 2 in around the what blue box over.
Copy, stand by. Just reposition them to grid rep to follow. Break 137035 and
Copy that.
them to the northwest to repel enemy. How copy?
Good copy, all. Over.
Kingpin Gator action on tree 1. Be advised, we have a BTR heading to the beach.
Copy. Gambler 4, Kingpin, priority traffic. Titan, this is Kingpin on 3-1. Do you copy?
Titan, copy. Send traffic.
Titan, are you still active?
PFCT games disconnected from your channel.
Titan, I need you to seek and destroy that BTR encroaching on the beach. Go direct with Gator on its location and orientation of movement. How copy?
Titan copies. What are the grid coordinates of Gambler? Or Gator, rather, sorry.
Gator actual, confirm with Titan the location at BTR.
Roger. Titan actual, this is Gator actual on 5-2. How copy?
Titan copies on 5-2. Send traffic.
Stand by for grid.
Standing by.
Grid is going to be 1 tree 8, 0 tree 4, western sector. It's I may have disabled it. I'm not. I can't be sure. Don't have good eyes on it at this time. It's not moving at this time. It is currently approximately 150 meters to my 017.
Was that it?
That was it.
Griffin, you copy 3-1.
Titan's gonna move in with you so we can coordinate a little bit better.
Copy that. Kingpin Gator actual on tree 1. Be advised. Believe the BTR has been destroyed at this time.
Gambler 2, Kingpin 3-1, priority traffic.
Kingpin, this is Gambler 2, send traffic on 3-1, over.
Gambler 2, what is the northwesternmost unit that you have time now, and what is its location?
That's quick.
Kingpin, this is Gambler 2, be advised, I believe it's going to be 1, just south of 033 northern.
Copy that. All units, frequency 3-1, be advised, ACE is currently being tasked with a priority or danger close airstrike northwest of grid 136034. All units need to confirm that we have no friendlies within that northwestern region. Time now.
Time reports, no.
Copy. Gambler 2, I need an ACE report again, please.
Titan actual, ready to check off 3-1.
10 actual, Lima Charlie.
Kingpin, this is Gambler 2, be advised, I have several corpsmen down, unable to get other corpsmen to assist. We have sporadic casualties and KIAs, unknown combat effectiveness at this time, over.
Copy that. Let's go ahead and have personnel start consolidating and withdrawing back to the beachhead and prepare to fortify this position.
From your
We're going
channel.
to go ahead and attempt to utilize CAS to defend our position until we can reinforce. How copy?
This is Gambler 2, good copy on all.
Gambler 4, Kingpin 3-1, how copy?
All Vics start falling back to the beach.
Kingpin, this is Titan 2-3. How copy?
Copy that.
Kingpin Gator action on tree 1. Copy all.
This is
Titan,
105.
this is Kingpin on frequency 3-1.
A bit of a delayed message. We took care of
This
oh
is
that air problem. You guys
105 and 42. Looks
Send
like we still see some enemy movements in the tree line from our
Titan,
position over.
Kingpin 3-1.
Copy that. Be advised, all
Do you copy?
ground elements have been ordered
Hey,
to
firm, Titan, I need you
pull
to go
back
ahead
to
and
the
withdraw
beach.
back to the beachhead and prepare to repel
Copy that, 105
attackers encroaching from the north.
beach.
We are standby 1.
Yeah, Viking is.
Titan, I want you to position yourself at grid ref 138035 and orientate to the northeast. How copy?
Titan copies 138035.
Good copy. Break. Gator actual Omega 3-1.
Go for Gator actual.
Gator, I want you to reposition your remaining Gator assets, spread them out along the beach and orient them to the west, north, and northwest. And we're going to hold this beach so we can get reinforcements on site. How copy?
Gator actual copies all.
Spectre, this is Kingpin 3-1.
Kingpin, this is Titan 2-3. You said you want us oriented northeast?
Negative, northwest.
Northwest.
Spectre 3-2 Romeo, this is Kingpin 3-1, come in.
Sent for 3-2 Romeo.
3 Romeo, from your position, are you able to move to us and assist, over?
Currently engaged in heavy contact, wait 1.
Kingpin copy, stand by.
Actual 107.
Send it.
Be advised, we're back on the relative beach.
Yeah, copy that. Make sure you guys PID targets coming in. They may be friendly.
Copy that. We have a Spectre unit west of us, so we're going to be holding wait and see how they can go.
This is Megan 70, go ahead.
Okay, 105 and 42. Possible enemy contacts bearing 27 tree. Distance 300 meters, 400 meters.
Copy that. Say again that bearing.
Bearing 273 from my position.
2 Romeo, this is Gamble 2 Romeo, how copy?
Sent for 2 Romeo.
Are you positive on that 400 meters?
Do you have a corpsman?
A firm.
Negative, we do not have a corpsman with us.
Can you engage them at this time?
That's side copy.
Negative,
2 Romeo
negative.
out.
He went behind the tree line to the southwest.
Just one?
August frequency 3-1, this is Kingpin. I need immediate reports on enemy contact that you are taking from our current position so we can redeploy to assist. We're currently stretched pretty thin.
Be advised, I have Spectre team coming back on here now.
Viking, this is Griffin. Are you on 70?
Hi, firm.
This is Griffin. Be advised, if you do not see any contacts within the trees of the 033 northing, go ahead and just engage the entire tree line itself. We're going to try to push the enemy back, wherever they are.
Copy that. We'll engage 033 Nording. Over.
Kingpin, this is Gambler 2 on 3-1, over.
Send for Kingpin.
On the tree line. Over.
Be advised, recon peeled back from west of our position, enemy fire in tow.
Good copy.
Be advised, we just took a mortar right next to this. We're all green, however.
Copy that.
Gambler, correction, Kingpin, this is Gambler 2, confirming you're up, over.
Control 107.
Send it.
We have possible down friendlies from that mortar fire, directly to our east.
Copy that.
Yeah, it's Gator 105. It landed next to us. Some infantry guys are kind of wounded over here. Should we pop some smoke around?
Omega, this is Gambler 2 Romeo. How copy on 70?
Go ahead.
This is Omega on 70. Go ahead.
Gator, this is Gambler 2 on 3-1, over.
Broken arrow.
Send it for Gator.
Broken arrow. Friendly's marked.
Gator, be advised, I believe Kingpin's down again, break. Interrogate your status, over.
Gator's all green, green, green.
Good copy, break, Titan, same message, over.
Solid copy. Wow,
Time reports green, green, green.
Good copy. We'll try to find more to help you guys out.
Solid copy. I'll see if I can get you some targets marked.
Do a pre-paveway.
One of 6 is taking rounds. 1 of 6 is taking rounds.
Corporal G. Gunnahu left your channel.
This is Gambler 2 on 3. Be advised, we have a hip west.
Those 107 beating take what seems to be small arms fire.
Yeah, you guys be scanning for that hip.
105, enemy cow, straight due north.
Enemy what?
Enemy troop transport. Helicopter, straight north, was landing.
This is Gambler 2, all stations on this net. Be advised, I have open parachutes to the northeast.
Gamma 6.
Gambler 2, this is 4 on 3-1.
Light those guys up.
I'm reinserting with my machine gun squad. We're all KIA.
Gamma 6, this is 4-2 on 130. How copy, over?
This is Gambler 2, send message, over.
Battlestar, this is Spectre 3-2 Romeo on 30.2, over.
Lost count with my
Spectre 3-2 Romeo, this is Battlestar, send your traffic.
10 actual, Gator actual on. 5-2, be advised.
Request fire mission.
We've got incoming enemy infantry from the north.
Spectre 3-3
they
Romeo,
parachuted
this
in.
is Battlestar, send it
Now
over.
copy.
Good copy, Gambler 4. Be advised, I have a Gambler 4 asset inbound reinsert, over.
025. Southeast.
Copy, 4-1 is reinserting. Spectre 3-3 Romeo, I read back. Grid 129025. Southeast quadrant, over.
Solid copy.
Copy. Rounds up.
105, you got eyes on anything yet?
This is Gambler 2 on 3-1. All stations just be advised. Kingpin is KIA at this time. Over. Gambler 4, this is Gambler 2 on 3.
This is Gambler 4, go ahead on 3-1, over.
Gambler 4, can I get an ace report, over?
No can do. I do not have comms with 4-2 at the moment. They are the only remaining Gambler 4 assets on the ground.
This is Gambler 2, good copy.
This is Spectre 3-2 Romeo on 3-1. Be advised, Spectre 3-2 is escaping and evading to the southwest. Over.
$105, you got eyes on anything?
Negative, just putting down some indirect fire in the tree line. Over.
Break. Oh my goodness. This is Gambler 2. We're going to remount the gators, go get back in the water. We're going to push 500 meters north or more, and we're going to beach land north and come back south to clear out the enemy position. Over.
All Gators, prepare to get Marines mounted up.
27 got this.
Kingpin, this is Zeus, send out 30.2.
Zeus, what's the current strength of the enemy on the AO? Because we're running long and I'm trying to determine if we're going to stay infected or call in down.
Yeah, I just texted you on the tablet. It's just about 1 times fire team left. As soon as they're done, which will be in a few seconds here.
Contact tree 47, bearing range 250, infantry in the tree line.
So you are going to send them now so they get wiped out before they do so. We get them done, right?
Yeah, this is the absolute last 2 guys left. I'm not going to send any more over.
Kingpin Gator actual on tree 1. Be advised, squad on the beach just took a mortar hit. I've got several Marines down here.
One, this is 2-2 Alpha.
Hey, we
got
got
started
guys down behind me. I'm gonna check them out.
Millen and the remaining members of 2-2 down this location. On the
Actual 107, bearing 359 in the trees. Distance 300 from 107 is possible armor.
Say again, bearing.
359. Seems to be taking
kill the engine.
HE.
$105, you got eyes on that?
we got one build left of 40 Mike.
Copy that.
Zeus, Kingpin coming.
Kingpin, this is Zeus, send it.
Zeus, I need a TP to the beach so I can get this last little bit sorted out, and we can get this over with relatively soon. Can you do that for me?
Copy that. On the way.
Gambler 2, Kingpin 31.0.
Hello? Master Guns joined your channel.
Any remaining elements on 31.0? This is Kingpin, come in.
Skater Actual on tree 1.
Gator Actual, what's the sit rep here at the beach?
Gator Actual is 4 pop on 3-1.
So it looks like most of the infantry here is down. All my Vics are green at this time. I just got a report of possible enemy armor coming in from the north.
Very well. At this point, we're going to go ahead and begin stand down for this operation.
Roger. I haven't heard anything about armor. I'm in the air right now. Keep an eye out for it.
Copy that.
All elements on frequency 31, this is Kingpin. Index. All personnel report to conference room. First one available for debrief.
Index, conference room 1, guys.
Copy that, Index.
Corporal Driscoll left your channel. Switched to conference room number 1.
Give me an ace report, guys. Send it to my PM.
SMP Stalker joined your channel. Doc by Belt Call Comrade SGD Mill 1 join HN Just Phillips join 1 Exterior SG PFCH Base SGD Coke joined your channel.
Where the
SSGD D Milberger joined your channel.
wonder who that was that took over for Gamble 2 when we
Belt Call Comrade left SGD McMillan Corporal Holland joined your channel. SGD Lion joined your channel. Corporal
Sergeant
Cedar
Lion.
joined your channel.
Were you up at that?
PDTV Nguyen joined your channel.
just gone down.
SGD Olivella joined your channel.
Copy. I was wondering who took over for 2 when we both
HNA
died.
Gibson joined your channel. SSG Corporal G
I couldn't
Donahue
hear
joined
Gamble
your
2,
channel.
so moved over,
Hotline
saw everybody
joined your
down,
channel.
started to switch my radio, and died.
SGD Nagato joined your channel. Corporal B King joined your channel. To Andy LP Rock joined your channel. PFC Rosenbaum joined your channel.
Before we get this started, the people that were in my gator,
Corporal
do you think you
Safety
got enough
SSGD
contested
Capital
beach landing?
Meyer Vegas joined your channel.
Sergeant Ace
contested
said they
enough?
got about 2 minutes left before they're all down.
HM3S
Yeah.
Blanton joined your channel.
Oakland, say again.
It's not that important. It was kind
Corporal
of
D Hansen in your channel timed out. LCPL Gut Ormson in your channel timed out. HN McCollum disconnected from your channel. SNA Higley Corporal D. Hansen joined your channel. LCPL Dutch Ormson joined your channel. LCPL Marker joined your channel. Belt Call Conrad joined your channel.
Okay. Let's just wait for the
Just
remaining ace people and we'll get
joined
this
your
shit
channel.
started.
Master Guns joined your channel.
Quick question for everyone
PBD
who was on
Castles
that server
joined your
just
channel.
now.
Send it, Master Guns.
How is TeamSpeak behaving? Has it been good?
Didn't have any problems with it.
Yeah,
I
so
have
far
an
not
issue.
screwing up.
I had an issue with TeamSpeak. The whole operation I was able to hear Lance Corporal with on global. I don't know why.
Okay, well
just him.
sometimes you end up with a duplicate radio. That's a TFAR issue.
Roger
But
that, thanks a lot.
compared to a few weeks ago when we were having issues with capacity in the TeamSpeak and things were getting screwed.
One SDL Bingo
I
Battle
get the
joined your
impression
channel.
that it's running much better. So thank you very much.
No, thank you guys.
Amadusa Forbes joined your channel. SNA
Ranger, you
Helena
there?
was moved to your channel.
Yes. I don't need to take down fuel and shit, right?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay, let's start the debrief. So, the overall mission today obviously was to train a few basic subject matters, mainly things such as it was meant to assault the beachhead, prepping the beach, reconning then prepping, assaulting, and retaining the beach. As far as for each individual piece, I'd give us a good score on all of them, with the exception of the last, which was the defense, but that was based off of some specific circumstances which were occurring. The one thing that I would like to point out was that the reason why we were taking such significant contact on the beach was because we were getting pounded by indirect fire. The indirect fire was located at a position that was within relatively enough of a distance that it should have been found, and it just wasn't. So every time that we would get established on the beach, our HQ or myself included, which I died like fucking 3 times tonight, would take indirect fire. We'd lose that, and then comms would go to shit, and everybody would try to figure out what was going on. It was just a complete mess. The mission itself, I felt, went rather well on all regards, except for that last part, which was holding the beach, and that was simply because of the fact that our casualties were just too high from all of the supporting assets that we were taking. I'm not putting this blame on anybody, but there was a few things that could have been done a little differently. One of the things I'd like to point out, and I've already addressed this with the Zeus controllers, was that when we were taking the indirect fire, we had no notification that we were going to be taking indirect
PBD
fire,
Curry joined
such
your
as
channel.
Some kind of the warning with the whistle and all that stuff.
Olive in your channel.
I don't know about
Timed
you guys,
out.
but I didn't get any of that tonight. So we were just standing, and all of a sudden we were taking concentrated direct mortar fire that was just falling right in our faces, and we couldn't really do anything about it. I don't feel like that's an excuse to why it went as it did, but it was just a factor that kind of led into it. An additional factor to it that was, and this is something I noticed, was there was the spacing for us on the beach. There were a lot of situations when people were clustered up on top of each other. Now I understand that when we have things like mass casualties and everyone's trying to treat everyone in a position, that's totally something that cannot be avoided. But there was a few times that I saw moving throughout where our spacing, as far as the whole of the GCE on the ground, was a little bit too much on top of each other. So and it maximized the effectiveness of their indirect fire, and that was the main thing that we were taking. There was a lot of pros that I saw. I did see a lot of good things, such as the succession of command, people taking control of the situation and handling it, and there was a lot of that went really well. Spectre, very good job on the recon, good job on getting all that stuff marked and getting that stuff pre-designated for the strikes, and Ace, good job on getting that. Your strikes on the beach seemed to be on point when we were coming in, and for the most part, when we were assaulting the beach, we took little contact until we actually got in position, which is what I was hoping for. Some other things I wanted to talk about. The loadout time tonight was ridiculous. I know that there was some people having problems with mod issues, and that was kind of on the up and up, especially with some people in higher level positions. We need to make that's an hour to get geared up and out is unacceptable. It doesn't matter if your HQ's there or not. It should not take that long, ever. If things are getting to the point where people aren't knowing that it's time to get loaded in and stuff, then that's fine. Then people need to be contacting, whoever's in charge of the highest ranking person in the server and finding out what's taking so long, because an hour to step off is never ever going to be acceptable. I was hoping to have us all geared up, loaded in, off the ship within 15 to 20 minutes max. We took over 3 times that, so that's something we need to work on. So for everybody, there's that. Let's see, what else do I have here on my notes? Gator, on your approach, as far as in the water, I understand that the mechanic for you guys moving throughout the water is very fickle, to say the least, but you guys had very good spacing, you guys were very good in formation, you guys did everything on point, and your comms were excellent, so kudos to you guys for that. As far as once we hit the beach and we were taking up those defensive positions, the individual small unit tactics, the individual, positions and firing positions, stuff like that was good. Good job being dynamic and being fluid and changing, and good job on everybody as far as that's concerned. The mission was, if you were to call this an operation, obviously it was not a success. We did not retain the beach. We were pretty much wiped out on the beach. When I finally made it back to the beach, there was a handful of people left, and most of them were in armored pieces that, were still up. So I don't consider that to mean that this was a total negative thing as far as like how the outcome showed. I just think that there are some things we could do just a little bit better. One thing, and then once again, I'm not throwing the book at anybody here, but there was a few situations when we could have had a foothold if we had some support from the air side that we just didn't get. So, and a lot of that was coming, you guys are in a different position where you don't have the battlefield position to see what's going on, and we're trying to relay that stuff to you. But when you can hear that things are going bad for us, and you can see that people are going down, and you can constantly, losing comms with things, and people are getting, excited over it. Ace, you guys, there's nothing wrong with you guys taking initiative and just making stuff happen if it needs to happen. No one's ever going to fault you for doing that. I felt like some of the response times were just a little bit too long. But obviously, timing plays a good part in that, but I don't want to spend too much time on that subject. I think there's a lot of good points for this that we can take from this as far as the training side is concerned. Obviously, the spacing and the overall tactics were good, but we need to just make sure that we are, able to adapt and stuff. And the time when we had to withdraw and move back to the beach, everybody did that fluidly. So I really don't have a whole lot bad to say other than the small things about spacing and that, but we'll just leave it with that. That's all that I got to add for this. I'm going to go ahead and start with some section leads. So we'll go ahead and throw it to Gambler 2 first. So, all right, how about this? Let's hit Milberger first since you were the 6th rep.
Thank you. Well, you've covered about everything, but all I can say is, it could. Well, we were kind of restricted with our movement. We had a lot of free fire zone out there, and not a lot of area we could really move in. I know that was kind of a headache for, even Titan and Gator that wanted to get moving especially when we saw the fast movers. Again, sorry, the command. As soon as I took command, we got blown up. As soon as I got back on my feet, we got hit with indirect fire. So, wasn't really a lot we could do. So, you guys did your best, and that's all I can thank you for is, just something I like telling people. When the shit hits the fan and there is no command, just remember your training, and you're going to be just
Yes, JD Johnson left your channel.
One thing that I would say about that is that HQ's position throughout this entire engagement was to the rear where it's supposed to be, but where in the rear was where the most significant portion of the engagement was happening with that indirect fire. So whenever those mortar rounds were just hitting where they needed to hit to throw the wrench in this whole thing to make it where it was. So that is just like the everybody functions so good without command, because I would say for at least half of the operation, you guys did not have upper echelon leadership on site most of the time. So I want to give that, actually reminded me of something I wanted to bring up, and that was who's Gambler 2 Romeo. Whoever Gamber 2 Romeo is that decided once everybody went down to jump on 7-0 and start calling for Broken Arrow, that was very, very good. That's exactly what needed to happen. You read that situation perfectly, and you took the initiative to make it happen because it needed to happen, and that's exactly what we want to happen. So I wanted to definitely address that directly. Even though it had already been called, that was the right forward thinking that we're looking for here. So good job.
I have to give probs to Staff Sergeant Hoagland. He's actually the one that told me to radio that up.
Good. So that's how it's supposed to work, though. Stuff happens. People are reading the battlefield and adapting. That's good. Okay. Anything else from you there, Milberger?
No, sir.
Okay. Velton, did you have a comment on something I said, or did you want to? Can we save that till when it comes to you down in Gator?
It can wait.
Okay. Let's go to Gambler 2.
I don't have too much more than you covered. Actually, just rehash with the people stepping up their COC way farther than you used to. It sounds like a repeated thing with Gambler 2 particularly, but you guys are doing an outstanding job with that, especially today. Was very trying. And that also extends to Gambler 4 with all the chaos. Generally speaking, there's at some point a Gambler 4 element hopping on Gambler 2's platoon net to give updates or get information so we could effectively do something. So that's pretty much all I have for the task force. Good job.
Gambler 4.
I don't think I have anything for the task force as a whole.
Okay. We'll go to Ace.
Let's see.
SGD Olivella joined your channel.
Lots of explosions. Yeah, everybody was on ball with the Broken Arrow. I was a little surprised about it being, asked again. But especially with command down, it.
It never made it down the chain. As soon as me and Milne called it in, we took a hit and we were both down immediately.
I heard you guys talking about it, and then you got blown up, and Hoagland said it. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it got called up, but just in case, I'm gonna call it again.
And that's perfect. It's exactly how it should be done.
Yeah.
Anything else there, Forbes?
Also, I saw a private posting about it, and I totally understand. You guys are still new. We don't do TPs. There's no TP, only Warhorse, Gunfighter, or Red Dragon for you guys.
I'll express the sentiment of that a little further. There's no side chat. There's no side chat. That's a big no-no. Obviously, if you guys, the way that it works for those people that are brand new here, at least, and this is coming from me back when I used to be in Command of Ace, is the transport bird that we have is on a constant circling mission where they basically circle between all the possible places where people can spawn. So yes, it may seem like you're kind of like nothing's coming to you, but trust me, they will get to you eventually. And if it's still taking a long time, then obviously you can contact your COC or send it up the chain using the reinsert net, which is frequency 5-1 for anybody who doesn't know that already.
Corporal Locklear joined your channel.
Anybody else? Or anything else there, Forbes?
None that I can think of except for the second fast mover. Unfortunately, it took down Viking, and I wasn't really gonna go in there with Dewey to try to take it
Viking
down.
got hit by a manped.
Oh, did it?
That's what took Viking out.
Yeah, we were taking sporadic missiles. I ran dry on flares, and I just couldn't dodge.
That was something I need to address with S4 because it was something that was briefed about that didn't happen, and I'll just leave it at that with regards to that situation because it shouldn't have occurred, but it's fine.
Yeah, so we're sorry about that. One remaining fast mover just kind of punching your guys' shit in there. He wasn't gonna go in there and take
that thing like primary targeted me. I don't know if it knew what was up, but it found me every time.
Yeah, I was watching that thing and it was going ham bad.
Yeah, Corporal Driscoll, you have a comment? on that.
Yeah, on that, when Viking went down, and almost immediately after that, the timers popped for us to spawn the Su-25, so you guys really didn't have a way of getting rid of them.
Like, the timing on everything tonight was just so perfect for the OP4. Like, it was ridiculous how things were working out for them, so.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Spectre next.
I won't rehash things I already touched on, but I do want to pat the back on infantry and Gator on your landing and your dispersal. I thought it looked really well. You guys, you hit the beach well. Gator was spraying the tree lines. You guys dispersed pretty well. I lost contact with you from there on out, so I couldn't tell you further. But with all the negative adventures we had tonight, I think it's good to rehash and definitely double down on the pats on the back. On a higher level, speaking from a higher level, actually, let me touch on the mortars. It seems like you guys kept getting hit by mortars in the exact same spot. I'm not quite sure why you didn't decide to disperse and go somewhere else. At that point, it's you got to pick up your wounded and go. You got to go somewhere else and let the mortars try to find you again. But every time I happened to be in the area, I just saw mass casual in the same spot over and over again. And that's gotta get figured out. From a higher level, from the Zeus level, I'm not quite sure what the training objective was at the end of that whole last 45 minutes where we were just getting helicopters and fighter jets and tanks and APCs. That was absolutely a no-win situation. And I don't think I'm not sure what the intent was, but I don't think anyone learned anything besides the fact on how to deal with it.
Yeah, I went ahead.
I can answer that.
Yeah, go ahead and talk to Cheng, but I went ahead and I addressed that with them after we had a brief talk. So.
Yep. So our whole point, obviously, is to provide you with the FTX experience to work on these training objectives. As Staff Sergeant Donato posted in the chat, your phases were recon the battle space, prep the battle space, ship to shore, establish ace of defense, repel opposing force. The recon the battle space through ship to shore and the actual landing, like I commented, was top notch. Couldn't have gone any better. But once you did get onto the beach, that was when a timer started for us. And 15 minutes after you landed, we were supposed to send a QRF. And then 20 minutes after that, send the counterattack. So, like it was said earlier, the timing just happened to work out perfectly for the OP4 because right as Viking got shot down by the man pads was when the counterattack kicked off. Additionally, whether you believe it or not, the mortars, we, as Zeus controllers, we did pre-site the whole beach. We established TRPs, and we would just call in fires on each of those TRPs, like, put 3 rounds down on TRP2, blah, blah, blah. That's why they would usually hit in the same place. And like Gunny Phillips said, you notice they're coming down in the same place. If something's not working out for you, just displace, go somewhere else where there's not as much fire.
So I'm sorry, not to interrupt, I don't want to get too far away from my point. It just seemed like, so yeah, I get it, right? Opposing forces were supposed to fight and defend the beach and stay there and not get kicked back in the water. Check, got it. It just seemed like the forces that were sent against us were of a type and a quantity that it was an objective we could not succeed at. I mean, right. I saw 2 fast movers going after our singular fast mover, and I understand the enemy fast movers kind of suck, but then there was a whole bunch of man pads. And, I mean, we only had 1 tank, and I'm not quite sure if he ever got fully engaged. We had trouble getting Titan active, but it just seemed like it was a no-win situation at that point. And I think that kind of defeated the point of learning the objective.
Correct. And one of the things that I had spoken about, and I don't mean to interrupt everybody who was trying to put in a word on that, but one of the things that I had spoken about is that this is a training at the end of the day. So, like, when we get to the point when things are starting to fall apart, we need to make note of that so we can discuss it, but we don't need to keep pressing that button. We need to be able to be dynamic and be able to take from this. I don't think that means we need to hold back on any regard as far as for, when stuff's happening, but we have to just keep in mind in the back of our heads what the objective here is, which is to have fun, but it's also it's also to learn and to develop, skills. And when it got to the point when those skills were no longer being reinforced, everything after that is completely moot and it's completely pointless. So it's something where, like I said, I need to have a sit down with Gear and we need to talk about exactly because we are coming off off operation cycle, and in ops it's completely different. Under ops, send what you got, fuck everybody up. That if that happens, it happens. During FTX, it just needs to be tweaked a little bit. It's just a mindset change. It'll happen over time. So that's all I'll say about that.
I will end by saying, I apologize. I should have recognized the scenario and tempered the Op4 counterattack. It's just that as the AI were coming down on you, not really obeying my orders, so it was staggered waves. I figured you guys would be able to handle it because of the timing and the spread on them as they were coming in towards you. It's just, unfortunately, mortars came down right before they hit you and took out
I feel
lot
like
of the force.
I feel like the majority of it is timing related. It's some small other things that kind of amplified the situation, but the problem, I don't think it's necessarily a problem so much to say that it's not need to be addressed, and I don't want to drag this out any much longer than this, but is just we just need to be able to recognize the situation that's actually occurring. And if that's where it is and you need to remove some stuff to make it succeedable, and then we can discuss that later and say, look, this is like we had to remove this. Why is that? But at least we're still learning at that point. You see what I'm saying?
If I may, gentlemen.
Yes.
So things went to shit tonight. Obviously, that happens. But I will say, as a member of command staff, that I'm impressed with the reactions involved. Everyone is talking in a coherent manner and a attempt to fix the issue without getting all pissy with each other. That is the way we like to see things. Again, I'll apologize on behalf of Zeus and apologize on behalf of the obviously I'm not sure where I'm going with that, but anyways, basically keep plugging, guys. I mean, we're gonna try and make it better all the time. So that's all I got to say.
I want to comment one last thing. As Zeus, there's actually quite a bit of complaints about the difficulty of the missions. It's really difficult to get it on a point. Last time there were people complaining about that the difficulty was too easy, operations were too easy. I was actually working on a proposal to freaking step up the difficulty and make these Zeus guys actually a bit more dynamic and be a little bit more aggressive in that regards. I haven't done it yet because I wanted to finish up these FTXs and I wanted to see how the advanced medical system was gonna prove on the difficult side. But essentially, we also don't have to win every time. Sometimes we had to fall back and just stay, well, not retreat, just move in a different direction, and essentially just think what we're gonna do, what we're gonna be doing that time. For example, Force Recon just went that last time of the operation. We just went ENE, which is escape and evade, and we just went back to freaking the LC, took our CRC, and went back to C. And from there, we were gonna think what we were gonna do. So that's essentially what I wanted to say. If it's a difficult mission, just give it another thought and stuff. If you are playing Arma, you are probably playing it for a challenge and not for something that's really easy. I also know that you guys don't want to die and freaking not play for 20 minutes, so it is a difficult thing to do. So just keep that in mind and I hope we can get better at this.
Right, I concur with everything you guys have said
SSGD
there. I
Homeland.
think that the only
Phone
point that's being
joined
made
your
is just
channel.
that in regard
SSGD
to the training
Homeland
and all,
disconnected from your
once it
channel.
gets to the point when the training has lost its focus because of the difficulty, it just needs to be identified. That's all we're talking about. But yeah,
Absolutely.
I totally agree. And I totally agree that it's something that is a learning process, and it's really hard to do on Zeus's side. And I don't mean to throw the book at them because I feel like that's what you guys might feel like is happening. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that something we can improve on. Zeus can improve on that, just like GC can improve on the other little things. So I don't want to talk about that anymore. I want to move on because this is drawn out really long. But I want to go ahead and. Do you have anything else to talk about there, Phillips?
Well, you know what? Actually, no. I'm just not gonna tease nobody. Yeah, we're good. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Next is we'll go to Titan.
God damn.
PFC Bass was acting actual for most of the op. Do you have any comments?
Negative.
Okay, Gator.
Operationally, everything was copacetic on our end. Regarding the load-in stuff, the TeamSpeak channels were locked, and I had not been
One
apprised
Amphibious genie
what the
wasn't
password
disconnected
was.
from your channel.
I got you.
So,
Right, that's
until I was
all.
able
Bonus
to
disconnected
get that
from your
information,
channel.
I had not gotten a word that I was able to load in. And so once I finally just decided to go ahead and load in and consequences be damned, and got the password from my COC, which turned out to be, should have been obvious to me, but it wasn't. But and once we got loaded in, had one guy who was blue screening every time he tried to get in, but that's why we were down one crew member.
Got you. One thing I'll just, with that in mind, with the new TeamSpeak we have, everybody, we no longer reset the TeamSpeak like we used to do with the old TeamSpeak to
Don't
remove
need
all
to.
of. Yeah,
That's
there's no
right.
need to. So all of the public members that are on the server when we go to launch, they are still here. So in order to prevent people, maybe stream watching and jumping in and trying to grief us, we have instituted a system where we basically lock the server, and it's always going to be the same as the task force server password. So for anybody that, obviously everybody that's in the channel got it at some point, but that is going to be the way it is from now on. So make sure that everybody understands that, and you make sure you pass that throughout your ranks so everybody understands. Anything else from Gator?
No, everything is going to be taken care of in-house.
All right, cool. We'll go ahead and open the floor to everybody. See your cue, please. You guys know the drill, and we'll go from there. I'll ask one last question to the group, and if you guys want to talk without a gigantic banterous thing, let's do it. I hope that everybody seriously did have fun tonight. I know that there are a lot of people. There were a few people, hopefully a few less than a lot, that spent a lot of time looking at a black screen or spent a lot of time looking at the spawn point. And unfortunately, there's really just nothing we can do about that with in order to get a challenging mission that's not where everybody's not getting to shoot. So I hope everybody did enjoy it seriously, and because we're really trying to boost morale with the content that we're putting out as far as games are concerned. From what I saw inside, it seemed like a lot of people were having fun. People were talking. People were laughing. Everyone seemed to be doing all right. But still, I want to make sure everybody is having a good time. So, Gallo, go ahead.
So yeah, just a couple quick comments. About the difficulty with Zeus, I feel like the difficulty of the mission was bang on. Personally,
Timing, that was an issue, yeah.
I don't think that was an issue. I think the biggest issue we had tonight was the fact that our CLS was effectively crippled by the fact that we were unable to use epinephrine. So that was a big factor in people going down and staying down, especially when Corman goes down. Nobody can pick him up.
Have to repair that somehow.
That's another very good point. That's something good for a bug report thread there.
Definitely send that up. Yep.
There is.
So yeah, aside from that, I mean, with what we had tonight, like with the epinephrine issues and the ACE issues, like with what was thrown at us, I think everyone did a solid job. That's all I got.
Yeah, I mean, and I will totally agree with that. I mean, like I said, from what I saw, we did a lot of very, very good things, and it's hard to not talk about them when we're talking about all the negative sides of it. But the negative sides were things where it was timing. Like to address like one point, just to kind of show everybody the snowball effect. Like, we're talking about needing to displace because we're getting shelled with mortars and stuff. Well, we couldn't get HQ up long enough to displace. So like it was a gigantic thing where once we identified it, we were trying to make it work, and everyone was doing a great job at adapting to the situation. But still, I mean, we were just spent so much time trying to sort out who was in charge and all like that. It just happens. Anybody else? Comments, questions? Milberger.
I need the All Echo Company personnel to meet down in Gamber 2 after we're done here.
All right. with nothing else to add, thank you all for participating. Like I said, I hope everybody had some kind of fun. I know I did, even though I died like fucking 3 times. With that being said, everyone's dismissed for their individual section debriefs, and we'll be looking for those op reports or
1
FTX reports.
FDL to anti-LTT Corporal G. Corporal Ron left your SNA. Delay no. Doc
Good work,
Bison
gentlemen.
left
Hey,
your
so you know where to
Hotlight
go.
left your channel. Switched to Platoon Sergeant. PFC Kyasan joined your channel.
You guys have fun?
I had
Eccentric
fun.
Stalker joined your channel.
It was good. I had a shit ton of kills.
Me and
PFC Rosenbaum joined your channel.
Actually, really impressive.
Yeah, one of the Zeus guys fucked up on our end because they spawned a whole entire squad next to us. Like legit, we saw him spawn in.
Like I was recording that, and then like it's going up, but it had like at some point I'm just staring at a field for like a solid 2 minutes, and then like platoon spawned in. And then I looked at it, was like, what am I seeing? And then I just scream over, and I'm like, we got a platoon off to our right.
Just lit him up with 40 Mike.
Me and Rosen didn't see much. Seems like their whole western attack didn't really happen until they brought in a tank and what looked like a BTR. And even after that, there was nothing.
Didn't get much of anything either.
Yeah.
I got to run over trees.
Yeah, I told Rosenbaum just run over trees.
Yeah, we had kind of a lot of infantry contact on our end. It died down for a while, and then that's when I believe it was a BMD rolled in. It looked like a BMD. So I told
had a main cannon.
Yeah, I told Stowler to move back, get the hell back.
Yeah, I saw y'all go into the water.
Oh, that one vehicle that you sent down to me, that was a BTR.
That was a No, there was another one. Titan was called. Did you call Titan?
I did.
Yeah, Titan blew up something else. It wasn't a BTR.
It was definitely a BMD. It had a main cannon on it, like us.
I never saw a BMD, so.
Yeah, anyways, Titan rolled in further and probably infantry told him. But anyways, destroyed that. It was pretty intense. It was pretty fun on our end.
All right, the one thing I wanted to see more of was when we were coming in for the landing, make it fucking rain.
I did.
I did.
Holland did make
I
it
used the
rain.
whole thing on it.
Because Conrad said something too when you did it, right?
Yeah, Conrad was like, daggum, you shooting enough? I just launched a whole clip into it. It was good.
Yeah, well, see, the 40 mic is really effective at taking out those barbed wire bits. Even more effective than us running over it.
Yeah, because I dropped it all on that, all around that rock and everything. That was where we were kind of centrally posted around. Yeah. I dropped all along the whole tree line.
Yeah, it looked to me like you were only using 50.
No.
No, he had a good mix.
I didn't have a gunner, so.
Dude, you should have just put a brake on your gas pedal while you were going in and switched the gun and just start shooting everything.
You know, in Arma 2, it was like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was good. We did good for what we had. Being down a man, of course.
Yeah, overall, we got some positive comments on Gator Inn, so.
Yeah.
First time crew chief in. Holy fuck.
Did you enjoy it?
It was fun. I had a bit of hard time monitoring comms. I haven't been enough in the seat, so I was trying to turn up and down the volume, but I couldn't see like the number. You know how you got a number tab on your volume? It wasn't changing for me. So I had to go with when they were speaking on that frequency.
The switch isn't going to change. You have to watch down the bottom right.
Yeah, you have to watch the bottom right.
Okay, that's why.
It's like
the bottom right will have a number. It'll go in increments of 10 all the way up to 100 to 0.
Yeah.
Anyway, give me those ammo usages. And
sent it on the forums.
Yeah.
We had like one build left, the 40 mic exactly, and 50 cal we used. believe it was around 300 rounds.
I used 50 rounds of, or sorry, 500 rounds of 50 and 96 of 40 mic.
Around, yeah. That's what we had. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to write the number down. It was actually more like 483 on the 50.
Also, give me estimates of how many guys you killed tonight.
Oh Lord.
Last time I checked, I had 15.
Too
on
many.
my, I had 15, but it could have went up to at least 20 to 25.
Yeah, don't be modest.
That's true.
Somewhere in that range. You can pick your favorite number, Milton.
I'll take 25.
All right.
I got 0.
Plus a tree.
Plus a few trees.
What I found
and some
really
barbed wire.
What I found really challenging with Gator in that environment was I was telling Stadler this, the RPG guys, you really got to watch out for them because like especially like the tree line and there's so many trees that sometimes it's hard for the gunner to communicate with like the driver to position himself correctly so he could get a good shot on the RPG guy.
Yeah.
Cuz sometimes the trees are such a bitch, you know, to
Pro tip for that, what me and Rosen did was I used trees as numbers. So I would tell him so many trees to go up, and he would count trees as he drove past them. And we would just use that to navigate how we were going through trees. And also with the gunners, we got lucky when we actually beach landed, because as we beach landed, when I zoomed into my gun and put on thermals, there happened to be an RPG gunner that just so happened to only hit a tree.
Wow.
And it killed him. It backblasted off of the tree, and rocket also hit a tree, and so it killed him. So
That's
we
funny.
got quite lucky when it came down to us landing.
Yeah, I was surprised. There's a lot of RPG. I mean, we killed the at least 2 confirmed RPG guys, and I mean, we didn't even take 1 hit.
We took a mortar hit, but it literally did no damage. So, and it was practically direct. Like we maybe were like
Yeah, I had
a
one
foot
land
away from foot
within
away from the center.
less than 5 meters away from me. No damage here either.
Yeah, so I don't know what that was about.
It was sad to watch all the infantry get nailed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was sitting like right on top of freaking Kingpin, almost the entire op, and he took like freaking 3 mortars.
Yeah,
no,
he took
we
one
were
over
sitting-
by
Yeah, when we first disembarked, because he was an navigator for some reason. When we first disembarked, he got out, and a couple minutes later, he died to a mortar right next to us. It was so funny.
took a direct hit on it. Like it literally hit.
Yeah,
him.
it landed right on top of him.
Wow.
It was great. It was good stuff.
Well, I'm gonna have to upload this video to YouTube tonight.
All right, well, that's it. I got.